is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some new skincare products that I've been trying out lately. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください. Now, when I say new skincare products, I mean new to me, things that I have recently started using for the first time. Although I think there's a couple products that are definitely fairly new launches. So I do often find it hard to sometimes incorporate new products that I've been using. I feel like a video needs like a theme. So I feel like these products don't really fit in anywhere and I don't really talk about them. So this time I thought I would literally just do a skincare update. Let me know if this kind of thing interests you, and I should do this like every couple months whenever I'm trying new products out. And I didn't mean for it to be all kbeauty, but I guess it kind of just naturally happened. But it's kind of a kbeauty theme today, so let's get into it. First is the Needly Daily Toner Pad. Now, funny thing is, someone actually asked me to review this recently, and I was like, wait a second, I'm already trying it out. I think you can kind of see maybe a third of the way through. So I don't actually use these every day, even though it is a daily toner pad. I use it more when I want a really just light, gentle exfoliation, or when I can't be bothered and am lazy to do a proper application of toner, because these things are soaked so much in essence. Like, it's probably one of the most juiced up that's not the right word, toner pad that I have used. It's a pretty big pad too, I feel like. I don't know, is it? Or maybe it's normal size. The actual pad itself is pretty normal. It's just got that bumpy textured side and then the regular side on the other side, which is pretty common in most toner pads. But the amount of essence, I don't think you can really see from this shot, but the amount of essence that is soaked into these pads are a lot, and it is definitely more than enough for a full application of toner. I'm definitely someone who's pretty generous with my toner, and usually I do a couple layers, but this is enough. I put this all over my face, and just one pad is more than enough to be well hydrating for the skin. If you do have fairly dry skin, you can still layer a more viscous kind of rich toner on afterwards, but I definitely don't think it's necessary, especially if you have oilier skin. I don't think you need it, and during the summertime this would be perfect kind of like refresh. It's just such a nice, it's just really nice and light and hydrating, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky at all. Obviously you do get a light physical exfoliation from the pad, but it does actually have exfoliating ingredients in the actual formula, small amount of BHA as well as PHA, so it's a very gentle exfoliant, and so far I do definitely like them. I can't say they've made a huge change for my skin, but I don't use them super regularly, but they are just so handy when I'm just like, oh, seriously can't be bothered putting toner around. Like, it's just so freaking easy, and for that reason I have been loving them. Next I have a mask, which I feel like it's been a while since I've actually opened up a new mask, especially a wash off one. It is the AXISY New Skin Resolution Gel Mask. I had never actually tried any of their products till now. I was supposed to try them literally, I think it was over a year ago. The brand actually contacted me and they're like, we want you to try out our products. And then because of COVID, the shipping didn't happen and this and that. And then literally like 6 months or more later, they contacted me again being like, yeah, we'll send it to you. And they never did, unfortunately. Although recently Style Korean kindly sent me a few of their products, so I was finally able to try it out. And with this mask, I'm gonna be honest, I've only used it 3 times. I was gonna say twice, but I actually used it for the 3rd time this morning, so it's definitely like almost a first impressions. But I must say, this mask just feels so nice on the skin. The number one thing is just, it's so cooling. I have had some issues with my skin recently where it's been flaring up, like literally holding heat, and it's just getting kind of like inflamed, I guess you could say. And when I put this on, oh my goodness, it just feels so nice. It's just like cooling everything down. And that is the kind of purpose of this mask. So it uses heart leaf as one of the main ingredients, which is also known as Hotunia cordata, which is a kind of anti-inflammatory calming ingredient. So that is one of the main ingredients, as well as Centella asiatica. It does also have 2% niacinamide, which we know has like a bunch of different benefits. I can't say too much for the after effects because I have used it so little, but number one thing is it just feels freaking nice on the skin. If it's a really, really hot day and you like come home from work all sweaty, like if you cleanse and then put this on, you'll just feel so nice. Like so nice. this is something exciting and something I was very intrigued by when I saw the launch. It is Wishtrend's new brand Element, and it is their Skin Illuminating Solution. So all the products they've released, or at least this far in this brand Element, is all solutions. So essentially, from what I can tell, they're all kind of like a toner essence type product. They all look the exact same. They're in this glass jar, all green, and just the label is different, so they can be a little bit confusing because they all look the same. This one is the Illuminating Solution, which includes niacinamide, grape extract, and pomegranate. First things first, the bottle is like beautiful. It's a nice kind of luxe thick glass, so you can either apply it directly onto your palms and then onto your face, or put it on a cotton pad and swipe it like you would use a toner. So this thing is surprisingly packed with moisture. I didn't expect that much because it's such like a watery consistency, so I thought it would just be like a light hydrating toner, but it leaves your skin with a glow. It definitely has that kind of moisture content in it. It's moisturizing. It's surprisingly nourishing for such a lightweight formula, and obviously a little goes a long way because I've used it like a fair few times and I've like got through none of it, so you definitely don't need much. So they do have different solutions depending on your skin concern. As I said, this was the illuminating one. They also have calming, activating, and exfoliating. I'm excited to keep trying it. It is a very nice product to pick up and like use, and as I said, like it's very moisturizing as it is, so it's definitely the type of product that I like. Next I have a serum, and it is the Ampoule and Peptide Shot Ampoule. Obviously I've used quite a bit. I didn't realize how much I had used. I only have like a third of the bottle left, and this is a 100 ml bottle, which is gigantic for a serum. Most serums, even if they're big, they're like 50 mils, so this is a huge serum and I've got through this much of it, so I'd say yeah, I like this product. So I would call it an anti-aging serum, although a very usable one. As I've mentioned many times now, peptides are one of my favorite ingredients for anti-aging. I just feel like it's so versatile, so easy to use, and you don't really have to worry about how you layer it or when you use it compared to something like vitamin C or retinol. This is a tripeptide formula, and you can actually see the peptide threads in the formula. I was kind of weirded out when I first got it. I was like, what is it, little worms? But they are not. When you actually apply it onto your skin, it does disappear. Sometimes it needs like a little bit of work, but before you realize, like the little threads do disappear, and it's just a nice hydrating plumping serum. I can't exactly say like, wow, my skin has changed like crazy, but I just keep reaching for it, and literally I can use it day and night. I haven't used it for a while now just because I was giving my skin a break, but for like a good month or two I was probably using it almost every day, AM and PM, and yeah, as I said, I still have like this much left, so it has been a wonderful serum. It does have a slight fragrance to it, and I feel like some people might not like the fragrance. It is quite perfumey, so just keep that in mind. Although you can get it for super cheap. I think I got it off, I think it was Style Korean or Josie, and when they do sales they are so cheap and so big, so you get great value for money, and I think it's a really easy way to incorporate something anti-aging into your routine. Now we have the Rovectin, what's it called, Lotus Water Cream. So this is getting close to empty because Logan's been using it with me as well. It's got about that much left, so obviously I've used a fair bit. This is nice. It's very nice. I can't say there's too much to it other than it is very nice. I reach for it all the time. It is very easy one to go for. Perfect for me for the daytime. I love the lightweight texture because it is more like a kind of lotion than say like a thick cream. Obviously it's in a tube. Yeah, for people who even have oilier skin, I'm sure it would work wonderfully because the texture is just super lightweight and kind of melts into your skin. It uses lotus water extracts, which apparently helps to purify and improve skin complexion. I would say I need something a little bit richer for the PM, especially in the winter, but if you're after a lightweight moisturizer that you can use in the morning, or if you do have oily skin, it is a perfect one. I know both, I think James Welsh and HARU kind of highly praised this one, and I get it. It's just easy. There's nothing bothersome about it. I wouldn't say it's like, whoa, life-changing, but yeah, you just keep like going for it, you know? It's just one of those easy moisturizers. Next, the HARU Wonder Rice Hyaluronic Cream. This cute little thing here. I freaking love the packaging. It's like a rice gran. A rice grain. It is so darn adorable. But I don't know about this one. I just don't know. It's not bad at all, but it hasn't really wowed me. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a lightweight texture since it was in this kind of like push tube. I think it's quite hard to like push out of here. It's quite a hard plastic, and I feel like I have to squeeze pretty hard to get the product out. It's not actually thick because when you rub it in, it does melt down really easily, but I don't know. I haven't really kind of bonded with it. I can't say it's something that I really reach for much. I know I barely use it like days consecutively. Maybe I need to try it out, but I tend to be like, oh yeah, I could try this out today, and probably only use it like once or twice a week. I think a big part of it is unfortunately the fragrance. It uses lavender oil, I believe. It smells like lavender. I'm not the biggest fan of lavender, but I know a lot of products do include it, and usually it doesn't really bother me. But with this one, it smells pretty strong. Like I had the smallest amount, but I can still smell it, and I can kind of smell it on my skin. So I think that is like an off-putting factor for me. Last product is the Dalba Vital Spray Serum. I did talk about their Thirst Spray Serum, this yellow one in my Best of Beauty 2020. I can't believe it's halfway through 2021 already. Isn't that insane? But I talked about it being like my favorite mist in 2020 because it just gives such a beautiful glow on top of makeup. And I have recently tried out their kind of pink version. So this one's their Vital Spray Serum, and it's supposed to be a slightly more lightweight formula and then also a soothing formula for your skin. I freaking love it. The other one's beautiful too, but I feel like this one is definitely like, it is more lightweight, so I feel like I can just keep spraying it on without worrying about it being too heavy. I haven't sprayed it yet today, so it just, oh, I nearly swallowed some. It smells so nice. The mist is very fine. It just feels like such a nice kind of experience, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? Like the bottle itself is so beautiful, and look at my skin, like instantly it just looks glowy and healthy and hydrated. I loved their other spray and I loved this one too, so that is a mist that honestly I don't really use it as a skincare or in my skincare routine. I definitely prefer to use it after my makeup, and I feel like any makeup I put on, as soon as I put this spray on, it kind of makes the makeup kind of melt into my skin and look like a part of my skin and less makeup-y and less cakey. Like, doesn't it look so nice? I feel like it just instantly changes the look. And I guess that's it. I thought I had something more to say. But I don't. That's it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the update. It's always exciting to try out new products, but yeah, it can be overwhelming, or like I just don't know how to place it in my videos. So please let me know if this was kind of interesting. And I would like to know what's the most recent product that you've tried out and what your thoughts are on it in a comment below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!